Sometimes the loudest pain is the one nobody hears. He wore a smile every morning just to cover the tears. Everybody saw the laugh, nobody saw the nights when he stared at the ceiling asking if he would be alright. Hey. He stepped outside with his head held high, told everybody I'm good with a look in his eyes. Had a weight on his chest that he carried alone. Made a joke in the room, then was silent at home. He learned how to hide what he could never explain. Turned every memory into fuel for the pain. His friends called his phone, he would answer and grin, but the second they hung up, the darkness came in. He kept old photographs folded under his bed, little pieces of a life that he wished wasn't dead. He remembered every promise, every face, every name, and wondered if forgetting would be easier than pain. He never wanted pity, never asked to be saved, so he built up a wall from the choices he made. If somebody asked what's wrong, he would laugh. Say nothing, I'm straight, then disappear down the path. Nobody knew what the smile was hiding. Nobody heard all the thoughts colliding. He kept saying tomorrow might finally be better, while writing his feelings in an unsent letter. He smiled so nobody knew he was hurting. Walked through the rain like the sun was still burning. Gave everybody love while his own heart was breaking. Said he was okay when his whole soul was shaking. He smiled so nobody knew what was missing. Turned all of his tears into reasons for living. If you saw him tonight, would you ask him to stay? Or would you believe that familiar I'm okay? There were nights he would drive with no place to go. Music low, city lights moving slow. He talked to the moon like an old trusted friend. That's why the beginning felt close to an end. But pressure kept knocking, demanding a price. And he learned that a smile could look almost like ice. He wanted to call, but he hated that feeling, the fear of admitting that he wasn't healing. So he typed out a message and deleted the words, because saying I need you felt strangely absurd. He promised himself he would stop disappearing, stop calling it strength when his soul was just fear. He smiled so nobody knew he was hurting. Walked through the rain like the sun was still burning. Gave everybody love while his own heart was breaking. Said he was okay when his whole soul was shaking. He smiled so nobody knew what was missing. Turned all of his tears into reasons for living. If you saw him tonight, would you ask him to stay? Or would you believe that familiar I'm okay? One day his little brother looked straight in his face. Said you don't have to hide when you're hurt in this way. That sentence hit harder than anything before, because he realized he didn't have to fight alone anymore. He sat on the porch while the evening turned gold. Finally opened his heart and let the truth unfold. He spoke about losses, the fear and regret, every silent battle he can never forget. No judgment came back, just a hand on his shoulder. A reminder that pain doesn't make anybody weaker. The smile wasn't fake, it was simply a shield. But even strong hearts sometimes need time to heal. He went out of the past without living inside it. Carried every scar but refused to be defined by it. And if another dark night ever came to his door, he remembered the people who loved him before. So if you see somebody laughing too loud, don't assume that the smile means they're proud. Sometimes the brightest face carries the deepest ache. Sometimes I'm fine is the hardest thing to say. Give them a minute, give them a reason to speak. Stand beside them when they don't know what they seek. You don't have to fix every wound or explain. Sometimes genius is enough for the pain. He smiled so nobody knew he was hurting. Walked through the rain till the morning was certain. Gave everybody love while his own heart was breaking. Then finally admitted that his soul needed saving. He smiled, but now everybody knows why. He was fighting for hope with the fear in his eyes. And if you see that smile, don't just walk away. Ask one more question, are you really okay? Now he wakes with the sunrise, breathing a little more. Leaves yesterday's shadows outside the door. He knows that being honest won't make him weak. And sometimes courage is simply learning to speak. The smile is still there, but it means something new. Not a mask for the pain, but a promise to move. So remember his story whenever you see someone grin. There may be a whole hidden world underneath. Sometimes a person needs more than a passing hello, and not a compassion can help somebody grow. He smiled so nobody knew he was hurting that day, but somebody finally listened and he found his way. He learned a heart can break without ending, and healing can start when somebody